Hi, my name is Tori and I am 25 weeks pregnant, and today I just want to talk about the issues that maternity and women and their loved ones are facing because of the pandemic. Okay, so real quick, I just want to go over my story. I have PTSD from both sexual abuse and physical illness, chronic pain. So this baby in my body is like really intense for one reason, because a lot of things can go wrong. My body is notoriously unreliable, so it scares the crap out of me to go through this and to be able to survive through this. My back is one of my main issues and my abdomen is one of my main issues. So it's just a terrifying thing to go through, and I am constantly in fear of something going wrong. So one medical reason, you would think, to be able to have my husband allowed in appointments. And then the second one is the sexual abuse, like anything involving my personal area, is a very difficult time for me. So obviously as a woman, having to go to checkups and everything, you have to kind of get used to it, and I have over the years, but it's still like just a difficult thing for me, and trusting a doctor and stuff like that. So again, medical enough reason. But because of the pandemic restrictions, my doctor would not allow my husband in sonograms or in appointments. Even after I argued with them to have these as my medical reason, they didn't think it was medical reason enough to allow another person in with me, because I don't know, they just wouldn't. So I ended up switching doctors, getting someone who actually generally allows one other person in a sonogram with you, and because of my medical reason, they without question allowed my husband to come into appointments. It helps keep my anxiety and panic disorder at bay, which my panic disorder directly affects my abdomen and my back, which little babe needs support, full support there. So I looked into a lot, because I was going through this, I looked into a lot of this movement that I found. It was like hashtag not maternity. It was going over all the rules that we can follow. We can now go to a bar and social distance, or we can go to a restaurant and have up to 10 people, 15 people at our house and things like that. But yet there's so many restrictions still on the maternity life. The women are facing birth alone sometimes, or with only one other person. Husbands or fathers aren't allowed to go to the sonograms of their child, and different things like that that are just awful. Women are forced to send away their husbands right after a cesarean, major surgery, all of these things. So for actually a class project, I did a lot more work on this campaign of not maternity, and I dug into research and different people's experiences and everything like that, and I made a lot of things surrounding this movement. So now my goal is to express that more, to give us a place to talk about our frustrations, to talk about what we've gone through. So I created a Facebook page, which I'm going to put the title down here on the page somewhere, and I want anyone who has been affected by this pandemic in the maternity area, whether it's the maternity leave you've gotten, your husband or partner not being allowed in sonograms or appointments, whatever it may be, the amount of birth partners that you're struggling with, or that you struggled with not having the same pregnancy experience because the lack of people around you and not being able to see people and have people around you because of this pandemic. Join this Facebook page and let's talk about it. Let's vent to one another. Let's be there for one another. Know that we're not alone. There are so many women out there that are struggling, so many men out there, poor fathers, that are constantly struggling because they don't have as many rights as the women do. And even the women are not given as many rights, and it is not okay to just take away our rights because of a pandemic. And so I created this Facebook page, so let's talk. Join it, ask for, just check it out. I will add you, I will click to add you when you join, and let's talk and let's be there for one another. But I hope and pray that you are going through this pandemic in a healthy, safe way, and that if you're pregnant, congratulations, and I hope that you can get the best out of this pregnancy and that doctors will listen to you and give you what you need. I understand the struggle, and I hope that we can be there for one another and maybe even change what has been made into policies and all this nonsense, because it's ridiculous. And if you follow my Instagram, I will be sharing a lot more support this movement of not maternity, and maybe we can, if we can take a stand, we can make a change. So that is my goal, and I hope that you guys will know that you are not alone again, and I'm here for you to listen. Feel free to message me, leave comments down below. I look forward to hearing from you.